Power to the people.
Farmers united will never be
Power to the people.
defeated.
Power to the people. Power to the people.
The farmers united will never be defeated.
You guys are almost there.
The farmers united will never be defeated.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, you too.
We know about your potty break. We know what's going on up there.
Yeah. We'll never be defeated. Try this one. Power to the people, not the corporations. Power to the people and 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 not the corporations.
Power to the people, not corporations. Power to the people, not corporations. Power to the people, not corporations.
Big smile, even though you can't see it. And the bed. Thank you.
Oh, she's that too.
Ooh. Hello, Sue. How you doing? Nice speech. Yeah. It saves me a little bit of lungs. I don't have to talk it. I could just write it on my mouth and pretend I'm saying it. Save our bees.
Save our bees.
Yes. Hey, don't genetically modify our dogs. Sure. What's up? Testing. It is Sherry. Don't use us as your guinea pigs. Or our children. Don't use guinea pigs as guinea pigs. Mark, how you doing today?
Doing great, man. Great to see the power of the people.
Yeah, you want
Talking to Monsanto.
So you're going to the drum circle tonight?
You better believe it.
Hell yeah.
Moon circle, man. Full moon circle.
Let's get a little chant going. Power to the people and not the corporations.
Power to the people
And not the corporations. Power to the people and not the corporations. Power to the people and not the corporations. Power to the people and not the corporations. Power to the people and not the corporations.
Power to the people!
And not the corporations. Power to the people
and not the corporations.
Power to the people
And not the corporations.
Power to the people
And not the corporations.
Power to the people!
and not the corporations. Power to the people.
And not the corporations!
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 Power to the people.
And not the corporations! Power to the people!
And not the corporations.
Power to the people!
Power to the people.
And not the corporations!
Power to the people and not the corporations.
Money for books and education.
Yeah.
No, what from me?
Money for books. What? How's it go?
You suck.
I forgot that one.
It's money for books and education,
Not for bombs
and devastation.
Where's Blair when we need her? She's good at that one.
She's in
See
Massachusetts.
from
Everywhere we go, people want to know. No, we're not using.
No, I don't like that one. That was like a marine one, like
Yeah.
fuck that.
everybody says fuck
Yeah, man, go
GMO.
for it.
From Timbuktu to Kokomo, everybody says fuck GMO.
GMO.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Hey.
Not used to having kids at protests.
Sorry. Take advantage of it.
Ride it.
Find the most efficient way.
Give him to him. He needs one. Instead of selling his bike.
GMOs are food on crack. Take it once, you ain't coming back.
Labels. Now. Oops, sorry. answer. I'm screaming.
That's okay. I figured as much. Sorry I got here late.
Every time someone calls, it stops the stream.
Oh, you're live streaming?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I want to get a picture of your mask. Looks good. He's the real part.
Apparently, they had no GMOs in Iraq or pressure cookers.
I want a picture of you.
Everyone's got their cameras out.
It's funny when you see the line, when you look at the line.
Hello, hello. Hello. Hi.
We cannot be defeated. The people united. We cannot be defeated. The people united. We cannot be defeated. The people united. We cannot be defeated. Nice job!
You're all awesome.
I know you're
Good job.
now we gotta go find Daddy and Nico and.
Green party, dude. You want to do a pitch for the Green Party?
Green Party is not for GMOs. Against Monsanto. Green Party.
And in case anyone was wondering, we need more Green Party candidates. So, if you've never done anything really illegal in your life, you should probably run for government as a Green Party. Right? If you could run for government without any fear of people like, blackmailing the shit out of you, then you should run for government as a Green Party.
You can't beat them, join them, and eat them up from the inside.
Right,
out.
exactly. Exactly. Infest them in their bellies.
Infiltrate.
Eat them from their intestines.
Infiltrate and eat.
And shit yourself out. Fresh government. Hey, so this is cool. Now we can start broadcasting our practice.
Oh God. And the world will never be the same.
Who gave this idiot a camera? Pretty big margin.
At least 2,000 strong, dude. At least.
No way.
Maybe 1,500. The whole block, when I got to the front right here, the whole block was down and around. That's an easily freaking 900 people, dude.
Yeah.
Easily 900.
of people showed up late too. It
Exactly.
always happens in the marches. You're like,
And
oh, and then
and
you run around the city.
and you gain a few as you march too.
Yeah.
Onlookers, curiosity seekers, whatever.
It's like, yeah, I don't want that either. I'm going with you guys.
Right, exactly. Until they see your face in the evening news, at least you know they're gonna be over here.
Traffic.
I'm telling you, right? For once, it'll be a good day.
And so we're pretty much done with the marching part. Although we're gonna be chilling here for a while. No one's gonna tell anyone he gotta leave. So we're gonna be chilling here. And then after this, tonight at 7 is the drum circle at Dandelions, which is always awesome. Full moon. It's like the Taurus moon or something. So
Then
you're
after
not
that,
doing
let's go
anything.
see Star Trek midnight showing.
Yeah, let's plug some.
Not to the drum circle. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah. This march was brought to you by Walmart. Just kidding.
Sponsored by Monsanto. Nah. Fuck a bunch of Monsanto. Not so much, brother. How you doing, man? Why?
Yes, we were just talking about that at 7 o'clock.
I'll be a little bit late, but I should be there.
Probably ate them all.
Yeah, well, although I love the weather here. I love Orlando too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they don't even have fluoride in it.
Hello. Hello.
Courtney says she's gonna she's gonna try and be part of it in Tampa when she goes down to the. They have one in Tampa.
Yeah, it might have already started, or it might, because they did it around the same time as us.
Right, but I think she was gonna go down.
And then
All
and
right,
Phil Stein's
nice
also in
job, you
town
all.
over
I
there.
wish
So
I could have gone with you.
Yeah, it was.
yeah, she's a really good speaker. She
Which
ran
one?
All
Phil
right, at
Stein,
this point,
Green
we
Party
don't
president,
necessarily
Okay.
have anything
presidential
official
candidate.
I'll
planned
look her up.
for the rest of the day, but we want you all to know that we're going to be on Facebook. We're going to keep working with everybody to organize more of these types of events. We need your help. We could use some workshops. We could use some teach-ins. If you're passionate about this and you have information to help the community learn and educate themselves and network, please go ahead and start working on it. We're serious about making this happen. Keep track of us on Facebook. We're March Against Monsanto Orlando. We have a public Facebook page right now. We will be having more events, like I said. Finally, at this point, what we're going to do is we know a lot of you came out here. We see your signs. We see your shirts. We're going to open this up to a public forum. You're welcome to come up, say what you want to say, what brought you here, what's important to you. If you could maybe just spend about 5 minutes, because you can see there's a lot of people here that probably want to speak. Remember to hydrate. If you're okay, and if you're interested, you can go ahead and line up. Um, we're going to keep it incredibly informal, so please just work with us the best we can here. But thank you again for coming out. Thank you, everybody. If you need to take off now, we understand. Please keep in contact with us.
Hello, my name is Gabriel. I just wanted to make a comment because we're talking about Facebook and Twitter. We all use these things. Let's remember that Facebook is a big public corporation now, and Twitter has defended us a little bit more, but still, it's a corporation. We have to have alternative means. We have to have our independent websites. And this is very important. I am so grateful for the organizers of this march because it's so important that we trade information here to have a local community. You don't know when the internet's going to be down or censored. Thank you.
Start page. Use start page.
Hi, my name is Kat. I just wanted to take a moment to thank everyone who volunteered for peacekeeping today. I would love to see everybody give them a round of applause. They did a great job. It's a very daunting task when you ask someone to be a peacekeeper. It doesn't take very much, but many people don't realize how easy it is to simply be aware of body language and talk to your brothers and sisters. Thank you so much to all the peacekeepers, the medics. It was a beautiful march. I also want to mention there's a project here in Orlando called Bags of Hope. Bags of Hope Orlando is the Facebook page. What we do is we meet as often as we can autonomously. We bring together food, toothbrushes, hairbrushes, anything you think someone who is struggling with homelessness could benefit from, put easily small in a bag, nothing to be cooked or have to have water or microwaves. If you are living on the streets, you don't have a lot. So we really would love to have anybody who wants to be involved, we just meet once in a while, we go walk the city together, take in our own city, acknowledge the struggle within our own city, meet with people, meet with the homeless of your community because they could be someone working with you side by side every day and you don't even know that they sleep in the street every night. Also, it's a crime here in Orlando to sleep on the streets. There's legislation against all these things. What's your mommy's name, baby? What's your name? What's your name? What's your last name? Julia's mommy's over here. Yay, Julia found her mommy. But I'll wrap up just by saying thank you, and if you're interested in Bags of Hope, I'll be here for most of the day. Also, it's Bags of Hope Orlando. We just get together, we assemble the bags together as a group, and we go and meet with our community. And whoever was next on the mic, just come on up here and take it. Also, if there's anybody who has experience in taking stack, that would be awesome. If there's anybody who wants to come take stack and just... Oh, Amanda's going to take stack. Awesome. So who's next? Thank you, guys.
Oh.
Thank you so much. All right, y'all. I am a native Orlandoian. I'm like one of the 7. I'm sure the other 7 are out here somewhere. Have you ever been more proud of your city? Seriously. All of us for coming together and being peaceful for the same cause, our law enforcement, making the streets safe for us so that we can walk with our children and teach them these things. So awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you to Rich for doing everything. Samantha, Maya, the speakers, everybody has made this so incredible. And we are going to be the ones that are going to rewrite history, right? We're going to make it right. All right, thank you. I love this town. Woo!
Hi guys, I'm a 15-year-old kid, something I just want to say that really kind of makes me mad is that there's so many people who don't understand we're giving our lives in the hands of these giant corporations who don't have any care about us as a person. They care about a dollar denominator, and that is it. They don't care about us as a person, and we have to show them that that's not cool. That's not what we want. We want to live by our own rules, and we want to live by our own life. We don't want to put our lives into these people who say, oh no, we don't have the right to know what's in our food. We don't have the right to know that these horrible chemicals are killing us. We don't have the right. That's what they're telling us, and we don't have to listen to that.
Yeah!
We fight as the people and we can get what we want. We don't have to listen. It's sad when a 15-year-old kid can know that, but a large population of people can. We need to spread that word so everyone knows that.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing today? Y'all are beautiful, and I'm so glad that there's so many people here in Orlando that have woken up and wanted to come out here and participate in some direct action of some sorts. But we all know it's not just the GMOs that are the problem. It's not just the food industry. It's the military industrial industry. It's the prison industrial industry. It's the TV. It's all this crap that surrounds us. It's them polluting our environment. It's the banksters. The banksters, it's with all their mathematical tricks, stealing our money, stealing money from the taxpayers to punish people and oppress the poor people. It's a bunch of garbage. And what we need to do is unite, not only against GMOs, but unite against every form of evil and every form where profit comes before the people and the health of the people. So look beyond just this. What other organizations can we help with in Orlando? What other groups can we help with? How can we help ourselves? How can we start our own groups? What can you think of that needs to be done? Tell people it needs to be done and organize. That's what we need to do. Every problem from one coast to the other. We see a problem, what you need to do is organize and fix it, which is what we're doing here. So if you're on Facebook, check out the Orlando Activist Alliance. It's a group. We're trying to list every single event from every organization that wants to, and so that we can unite the people no matter what the goal, because we all stand united. Somebody's fighting against pollution in the river. It's just as important as somebody that's trying to get a petition signed at the courthouse. So everyone find what you do best and do it for the good.
I have not spoken publicly in about 15 years, so I'm nervous. I'm here because my kids are environmentally injured. And I wanted to let people know that we are successfully recovering 2 children from autism with organic diet. She came as a lab rat because she's not going to be one anymore for the biotech industry.
Yeah.
It took 6 years, all our money. We do not go on vacations. We don't buy new anything. We buy at farm stores. We travel hours. We cooperate with other people. And think about it. If this is what it took to recover children from autism, what caused it? Think about it. It's one of the biotech industry. We know what happened to our kids, and we backtracked. It has been successful. There are other kids we know that are completely recovered. Ours are on their way, but we wanted to let you know, please pay attention to all this. Take care of your kids. There are children, not their lab rats. Thank you. What does GMO stand for?
Genetically modified, oh my god!
Hello, Orlando! I have to admit I'm kind of new to this. I'm new to the state. I'm from Pennsylvania, actually. Philly represent, yeah. And I just wanted to say that I found out about this through the lovely Facebook group Orlando Activist Alliance. So I had to come down and represent, and let me just tell you, this is amazing how much our community is pulling together for this and to spread the truth, because we are the real truth, and nobody wants to admit that this stuff is going on, and our country is just letting it happen, our government is letting it happen. Like, what kind of nation is this? So we need to pull together just like this, and I agree with them. I agree with everybody who has spoken here, as do you, and I mean, I just want to say I'm inspired. I just had a child.
Here, I'll show you a
So
depiction.
everything in my mind right now is just racing. As I look at this little girl, I took a picture of her earlier. I took a picture of every little kid holding this sign here because I want my little girl to experience this and I want her to be knowledgeable of it. And it started today. It started today with everybody telling me and teaching me and the knowledge I continue to get. It started today. I'm going to pass it on. That's my promise to everybody here right now.
Pretty accurate.
This is why women have breast cancer right here, kids.
Who's next?
Good afternoon, I'm Wesley. I found this protest from a Facebook group and I just in time to join in. I didn't register or anything, I just joined in just in time around 4 o'clock. So I was born and raised in Hong Kong, China, so I've seen how food is being poisoned from the other half of the world and sold us in the Western world. So I strongly support what you guys believe in. Eat good food, not crap food, and fuck GMO.
Yeah, I got my own seed collection at home, and I encourage everyone to have their own seed collection because the seeds are getting contaminated. And these GMOs are causing cancer, autism, birth defects, infertility. Every horrible malady known to mankind is caused by GMOs. So let's fight Monsanto and put them out of business. Thank you.
I got one more thing to say. Yeah. I forgot to say, another thing we really need to do is start helping each other put gardens in our backyards and our front yards. We've got a group started called the Central Florida Gardeners Collective. If you look that up on Facebook, just say people, hey, I want to build a garden in my backyard, I need help, and then you can go help people, they'll help you. It's a beautiful thing, and make a lot of food.
Yeah, one more here.
One more? Yeah. Come on up. You can go. I was just going to send this off, so.
Hello. Hey. I've never spoken in front of a crowd, so thank you. In my medical state of mind last night, which I also think should be legal, I wrote down a couple rants. So I've written, well, what I wrote was, um, what Monsanto says is important doesn't make sense to me. They say it's important that Monsanto stays in business because it's providing food at a lower price that helps feed people around the world. That is absolutely ridiculous. I don't like using the word retarded, but they are acting like retards. And, like, not to offend anybody, I just want everybody to be healthy and happy. They're the ones that are ill in the mind. What? Sociopaths, there we go. What does labeling have to do with ending world hunger? What does labeling have to do with, oh wait, hang on. What does our right to choose what we put in our mouths or bodies have to do with ending world hunger? Why is that even a position that they choose to take? It is absolutely ridiculous. If companies say that GMOs are fine, then okay. Let's label it and let us decide. Why hide? Let us decide. Label GMOs.
Hi there. If y'all are looking for a way to start your own garden and you're concerned about purchasing seeds that might be contaminated or you're not sure where they're coming from, we actually have a local farm here called Organic Sanctuary, and they are a seed farm. They do organic, they do heirloom seeds. So they have a website, just Organic Sanctuary. You go on there, you can, buy seeds, start your own garden, grow your own things, even a tomato plant, peppers, anything small. That's one more step you're taking towards independence, towards liberating ourselves from this food slavery, and be strong. Don't let the system or the world convince you that you're alone or that your voice doesn't matter. Your voice matters. Don't forget that, and tell more people.
interested in it, look into aquaponics. It's a self-sustaining system that you can grow your own organic foods. It can be as small as a small pallet garden, wood pallet thing. It can be tiny and it can be as big as a greenhouse I've seen. So look into it. It is amazing. Thank you.
So yeah, with the
Hi
activist
everybody,
alliance,
I
I'm
would
just
just
trying to
like
get
to
every
thank a lot
action
of the
that I
people
can
that made
find
the
and list
logistics
it
here
all in
too,
one place.
and the people that haven't done it before, you
Yeah.
guys are freaking brave. A lot of us have, we're part of Occupy Orlando. The one reason why this space is sacred enough to do this is Food Not Bombs and meets here on Wednesday for the homeless. I'd also like to plug, Orange County just went Democratic, so we've got a group started within that, an environmental group, to make sure that when we elect people, that they actually say, and we follow up on it, that they're going to protect us and protect our environment. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Hey guys, I just wanted to say something. I just moved up here from Miami, and go Heat, by the way, go Heat, go Heat. I just moved up here, and I'm pretty new to all this, and I just became aware of everything due to the efforts of the same type of people that put on this march in Orlando. You know, people online that are just posting, putting up pictures. That stuff speaks a million words, you know, to people like me that really had no idea what was going on. And I really want to just say, you know, a big give thanks to the people that put on this march, the people that are out there doing this daily, putting up truth online constantly. I have a little daughter that's going to be born in about 10 weeks, so to see, yeah, thank you guys, thank you. So to see, to know all of this information going in head first to unfamiliar territory, you know, it really helps a lot, and I want to make sure that you know, providing the best for my family and doing things the right way. So I just want to say thank you to the whole team, whoever's putting this on. I don't know what the name of the organization is, but thank you so much. If we could just give them a real round of applause, a real thanks. Thanks a lot, guys. You guys are awesome, all right? And I hope that I see you guys again. Thank you for the love, all right?
Good afternoon, everybody. My name's Chris. I was live streaming the whole event. If you guys want, you can go check it out. I'm on ustream.tv/channel/Solidarity First. We're an indie media news show that's live every Wednesday. So you can check the whole stream out there. It's pretty awesome. Today, the whole infrastructure of live streaming was going on and off because there's so many people. There was well over 33 known listed streams going from cities across the world. The turnout here was fantastic, and that's not a blip. The turnout in every city that's done this has been awesome. There's been cities that have been sitting on their butts and not doing anything that have had hundreds of people turning out. LA was huge from what I've heard. Portland was huge. Tons and tons of people. So I think that just speaks volumes as to what we got going on here, and we just need to keep it up. I love you all.
Solidarity, brother.
All right, I just wanted to thank on the behalf of the other organizers, thank everyone for coming out today. I especially wanted to thank Caroline Griffith and Samantha Spinuzzi, Chantel Kavanaugh, Maya Fielos, Marilyn Day, anybody else that helped us put this together. Becky, we could not have done this without, and Cindy as well. We could not have done this without you. And I want to thank everybody here also. Never underestimate the power of one voice. One person can change the world. You have to lose your fear and get over that fear and stand up and speak out and have courage, have faith. There are other people that will be there beside you. Look around you. This was started by one single mother in Utah that got tired of feeding her children poison, and it spread across the whole world. There's immense power in one single person. We have to fight to take our power back. We have the power. The power's in our hands. As long as we stand up, stand together, stand united, and aren't afraid to speak out, we will win. Thank you all for coming out. I hope you have a great day. We have flyers on the table. They have information on where you can go locally, restaurants, farms, co-ops, that sort of thing. Also, find us on Facebook /MarchAgainstMonsanto Orlando and keep abreast for future events. Thank you all very much. You're more than welcome to stay and show off signs if you like, or whatever you want to do. Thank you all so much.
turn it off for a little bit. Just take it easy. I didn't really plan on going home because that would just be more driving.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna head out now, but I guess I'll see you guys later. I got a little kalimba today, so I want to tune it and bring it out tonight. But I'll see you guys there.
Right now I work in McDonald's and I get shocked because it's a lot of people, million people go every morning, every day and night to go to McDonald's to eat food. In my country we don't have any fast food, any McDonald's, anything, we don't have fast food. Everybody grow food and we have trees, fruit trees. And we don't have empty place. We grow everything. And I want a country, American country, grow everything and have strong health. Okay, bless you. Thank you.
Hey, sorry guys, one more thing. I just wanted to thank Occupy Orlando for all the hard work y'all put in, live streaming, spreading the word. You guys were amazing. I want to thank Homegrown Food Co-op, Paramore Gardens, all the community gardens in the area that are doing great work every day. And I just want to thank every one of you guys. Have a great one, all right? Love is.
Put the mask up.
Wait a minute. Love is. Walking together.
Awesome. Thanks, bro. Thank you.
Talking together.
What's up?
We finally, like last week, we found out a radio show called Freedom Matters podcast. We want you to come on the show if you want to and speak about Monsanto, GMO shit and stuff.
Does it have to be under the name of Occupy? Or
No, under your name if you want to.
It's just on Google Plus. It's like we just started last week. I got a print in Jersey. It's just the three of us kind of talking about how we got to, everything you said up there, man, the organization. And the thing is that we didn't really care for too much, not being negative, but the homegrown thing is we live with the homegrown manager. They don't have organic food. They get, and anyway, if it is organic in America, it's 95%. So it doesn't matter. It's not about going to Whole Foods store or buying stuff at stores. It's about
we got it. It's the legislation. We got to ban the legislation. It's a production at the source is where we got to get it.
Exactly. And we got to grow our own food. We got to mobilize people to grow their own food. That's the solution.
So you'll have a show or something?
Yeah, and we have like a non-profit called Permaculture.
Please refill your water now. Our water coolers are going to be leaving the ground any minute.
One urban food forest.
Please hydrate.
At Jasmine Apartments, I was hit by a drunk driver. I couldn't walk for 2 months, so I decided to use that money to soak up the community. So but we're still in the making of everything. Between my three friends and I, which we heard, my friend in Jersey, we got about 8,000 followers. So.
All right, well, what do you want, my number or my Facebook?
Yeah, your number. I like you already. Occupy Orlando.
Yeah, we love all this.
Occupy on Orlando, Facebook, that's not.
Oh, okay, because you said that. That's why I thought.
No, the Facebook is a group of communists in New York that don't care about Orlando. They don't want to help us. So,
I heard it was started by Warren Buffett. Is that true?
The movement? Yeah. I don't know. I don't think so. I think it was started by Adbusters. Adbusters. But and he pointed at me as Occupy, but we're just a bunch of people that did Occupy in the past, and we're still activists. So, and we like throw that name out there, but.
No, we're interested in our message, not in this.
Next time, right?
We will be having more marches, is what they're saying.
I know they got the camera up there.
Can you see?
That'd be sick though, man. We're playing the truth right now.
You never do that to me.
It would
I mean, they can find anything.
yeah, you can in Carlos, but still.
Well, I got all kinds of stuff to talk about, so.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
And what was your name again?
Tim Adams, Camden.
I'm Sweaty.
Nice to meet you, Tim.
Awesome.
Have a
Thank
great
you,
day,
then.
bro. Good job.
Yes.
What's up, brother?
What's up?
Hey, man. You mind if I get your contact info?
Sure.
You stay local, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a local podcast that I'm launching next week out of my home, like a home studio. It's basically, about activism, philosophical libertarianism. Ditching this shit. Everybody's asking for someone else to help me. Want to show people that
It's us.
exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Be your own power. Your own fucking God. I'm preaching to the choir more than likely. You know what I mean? That's why I definitely want to get your info. What's your first name?
Tim Adams.
Tim Adams. So what's your background, man?
Well, I started activism back in the day with the wars. It's like the 4 or 5 year anniversary of Mission Accomplished when I drove up to
This asshole landed on a fucking ship looking like a G.I.
Mission
Joe.
accomplished. Mission accomplished. We've established an endless war for money.
Mission accomplished. We have the oil pipeline secure.
And the poppies and the heroin.
Exactly. Can't forget that one. So, it's amazing. I saw a chart like a few months ago that blew my mind. It's on Wikipedia if you type in opium production in the last 10 years. Wikipedia link will come up and show you a graph.
It stopped the year we went to war.
Yeah, that's right. And it picked up right afterwards. It didn't shut up. It's ridiculous. I mean, if that isn't a flag to just stop and think. 407?
407 760 9526.
9526. I'll call you right now. You'll have it on there if you want.
Are you guys filming or recording?
It's still you streaming, yeah. You want to stay away from it?
Is that your first one?
My first one.
Awesome. That's beautiful.
Well, I did a bunch of them, but
Can I take a picture?
pick this one instead. That one's yellow.
Thank you.
Stop Monsanto.
My first one. Okay.
If you want to know the main problem with Monsanto, it boils down to war. If they can't make money off of war, which they obviously already do, it's the main racket. Whatever's left over, they sell to the people. Monsanto is just a byproduct of war. Agent Orange, all that shit. That's war. Plastic, oils, anything they're about ready to throw away, they can sell back to the people. Table salt. Table salt's an industrial pollutant, technically. That's the all problems, So my only question is, why do people keep going and running back to, these warmongers who run the government? I don't understand it.
How do they keep getting voted in?
Exactly. What are you doing voting for your rights? I don't understand.
It's because the two parties have colluded from the top to control the elections before you even get so.
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with people aren't aware either. That's what we're here for. A lot of people have no idea what they're doing.
Right. And the debates, the presidential debates in general, was taken over, I think, in the 70s or the 80s during the Reagan years, from the League of Women Voters. They used to run the debates until it was taken over.
Right, by the parties.
And the two parties, the Democratic and the Republican heads, the chiefs or whatever, the fascist leaders of their parties, got together and said, let's make sure that we keep it fascist between the two of us and don't let anyone else in. So now you see great people like Jill Stein, David Cobb, Johnson, all these guys getting arrested trying to participate in your debates to give you the choice to vote for them. And you don't even hear about them. I'd say 80% of the people here never heard of Jill Stein, which is very unfortunate because if everyone voted, yeah, exactly. If she was way more badass than.
Who's that new lady that's in the Senate or whatever right now? The blonde lady that's raising her hand. She's the one that's got the thing going, the
Oh,
Elizabeth Warren.
Elizabeth Warren.
Yeah,
Elizabeth
keeping my
Warren
eye
is
on
the
her.
only.
I don't know her name, but I'm watching her.
I say how you can pick up a handful of respectable people in the entire Congress and or Senate.
Bernie
And that's
Sanders.
One of them.
Yeah, Bernie
Independent.
Sanders is pretty
Bye,
good.
Cat.
But unfortunately, they're working within a system that can't be fixed.
I don't know.
It can't be fixed, man. Not in time. If time is crucial, and all this effort has gotten so little as far as progress, how the hell? How the hell can you fix anything in time by voting? You know what I mean? If voting has got people this far, this fast, or this slowly, can't solve the problem in time. I mean, wouldn't you agree Monsanto's got about a decade and then they control the world? A decade
No,
sounds feasible.
this is, you know,
If you had to guess, if
Talk-
someone just throwing the number out there, how many years would you say it's too late?
it's, I would say in a few months.
Thank you. Okay.
We're really close to it.
So from a few months to 10
I mean,
years, let's meet
the
in the
fact
middle
that
at
we were
5.
allowed
Yeah.
to do this all across the country means there's problems because they didn't put enough effort to stop it, which means they don't care anymore because it's too late.
That's a good point. That's a great point.
I mean,
That's another perspective.
if anyone who's been watching on the Illuminati and the New World Order
Hold on.
for many for many years, this is what they've said is going to happen.
Absolutely.
And you know, so
You
it
got
is all
terminating
happening.
seeds mixed with decreasing bee population equals population control. And if it's not population control, it's still genocide.
You need
whether
to look
did it
up the
intentionally or not.
TPP, the Trans-Pacific Partnership.
Right, the
Somebody
new
mentioned it.
thing coming soon. That no one in the mainstream media has talked about.
No,
Zero
because they
people.
don't know about it, and they're probably bound by contract not to talk
That
about
makes
it.
NAFTA and all that other shit look like patty cake.
Right.
Essentially, will be
And
game
it's
over.
dangerous for us because it takes away the regulations, the little regulations that are already there, and so we're gonna start bringing in crap that was, dangerous, unhealthy, even though we already are. It's gonna get worse.
So that's my point. You got that bill coming through from Congress. That's going to get passed. There's no way that won't get passed. You know. What do you got here? Turnout, a few hundred people. I got that one aerial view, so I can go home and count.
Yeah.
Everybody
I'd
walking
say that
through.
we had at least 300 people.
Motivating, but yet still saddening to such a large degree, man.
But I mean, it
Motivating,
continues everywhere you go, man. It doesn't stop. It lives in us. The resistance lives in us, and we keep spreading it.
Absolutely. The more you can bail out of the system and not participate in what they say you should participate in, that's the true way to do it. You know, this voting thing can get you only so far.
Right.
But until we start creating our own economy, our own community, and living parallel to what they call government and showing people a better way, then you basically...
Well, that's what government was originally supposed to do. It was supposed to be the mechanism for us to unite and to handle these things.
Right.
But what happened is we got too complacent. We decided, hey, I would rather stay home and watch TV instead of go to the city hall for the meeting and talk
I can
about
just
what.
vote for somebody else to go fight for me.
And you take that effect and you compound it every day for years and years, and then next thing you know, the people that are going say, there's no one else going, why am I doing this? And they stop going. So it gets, we got to reverse that trend, pull people out of that mass media and all that crap.
And it's happening right now.
I
Just
mean,
hope that it happens quick enough, or accelerates quick enough, I should say.
You know who Eric Holder is?
Yeah, absolutely. Eternal Generator, who just got permission to probe himself in an investigation. How stupid is that?
There's video of him I posted on my Facebook in the 90s, literally saying that they need to brainwash people. So
Jesus.
and
It's
now
on your Facebook page?
Yeah, Tim Adams.
Yeah. All right, Tim Adams. I got his information. I'll look that up. I was interested to hear totally from him.
So and then another guy that we need to worry about, John Brennan. John Brennan. Are you familiar with John Brennan?
No.
John Brennan was I like to call him the lead tempura player. It's a drone joke.
Okay.
He's the head of the drone strikes, the drone program of our military. He was just recently put into the head of the CIA. And then what do you know? Just a little bit after he becomes head of the CIA, we start having these crazy terrorist attacks again.
Right.
And now we got people saying we need drones up in the air, and we need military on our American soil. So, you know, those are all done by contracts now. All of our military and shit's done by contracts, just like, when they build the arena and steal money from the taxpayers, and then your star leaves, and it sucks for concerts. Uh, and they demolished the old one when it could have been used to solve every homeless problem for miles and miles and miles and miles.
All in the name of terrorism. When you're more likely, 8 times more likely to die by a cop than a
So
terrorist.
we got to be careful with John. I mean, John Brennan now, if he's the head of the CIA, that means if he has this vision of a drone secure America, then what's it going to take to get us to that, which is more terrorism? Which is why we got to watch out for military contractors, because they're part of the contracts.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is all done by contracts.
Contract him, man, it's terrible. Tim, man, I'm gonna hit you up. Good luck to you, brother. I'll talk to you real soon.
Yeah.
So, I have kids, responsibilities.
Yeah.
Where are
Where
they?
is our
Where is
child?
the child?
Where is our
He's over
child?
there.
Our older one. He went up there. That was.
He's the one that he was talking up there, the 15-year-old.
Oh yeah.
That's ours.
Awesome.
He handles
Congratulations.
public speaking way better than I do. I have to be in a dark, small room to myself.
Well, that's great that he's already, he's got his mind and the power. He's starting to feel empowered, and the power that we have as humans to be able to connect with each other. It's amazing.
And one last thing. He should take that to school. Well, actually, it's sad that we're taking him out of school till next year. His last 2 years of high school, we'll be taking him out, homeschooling him the rest of the way.
He might go back for senior year.
You think? That public schooling is brainwashing. You got way too many people doing.
Well, unfortunately, I had to use Florida State curriculum.
Right, they teach for the test, which is another thing you all should know. The FCAT, do you know who started that? It was done during the Bush years.
Really?
And
wait, No Child Gets Left Behind?
no, I'm talking about Jeb.
Jeb
Bush
Bush.
here in
I got
Florida.
you.
It's a Florida test. And now, look it up. Look it up in the background. You'll find out that the person who got the contracts for every fucking kid, in Florida has to take this test now, in a public school. And that's all done by a company that's owned by a Bush. So that makes sense. Yeah, let me get into government and hook up my brother or my cousin so that every kid that lives in my state has to pay taxes or some kind of tribute to him. Or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I didn't know that.
Look it up.
So fucked up.
It is, and that's why kids hate the FCAT. We all hate the FCAT. Teachers hate the FCAT. It's destroying the whole concept of teaching, because it's saying no. Learn to be smart means that you could process this paper, and what you mark down is what we wanted you to mark down.
To them, learning is they want to teach you what to know, not teach you
How to think.
Yeah.
It used to be like that when I was in school. I was one of the first FCAT kids. So like in the hybrid, So we had teachers that tried to teach us critical thinking, writing skills. These things that, now it's like if you don't know how to write well, it's impressive when you see someone else write, but you can't really understand what's being said if you can't understand everything, because yeah. The language, evolution of language.
I think everybody around town has seen a fucking local middle schooler or high schooler speak and try to hold a conversation, versus how you and I were speaking 10 years ago. It's totally different. It sounds, for lack of a word, it sounds slightly retarded how they talk. They can't. You can see it. They can't formulate opinions properly. They can't be concise. Exactly. They can't convey truly what they're feeling because they don't have. They lack the knowledge of exactly.
Yeah.
They lack the language. That's the best way.
Which makes you wonder, why did we ever create English in the first place?
To dumb it down, it feels like.
Well,
to dumb language down, it feels like.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I try to feel like what I want to say, I still can't find words to say. There's not enough words in the English language to sometimes.
Or there's too many.
Yeah, that's actually a better point.
That's
a better
tricky
point.
because what we used to have is a bad guy. Now we call or freedom fighter. Now all of a sudden it's a terrorist, or like we could change the meaning of words and the data bank that we have and the imagery associated with each word. So in that way, all of a sudden a pressure cooker is seen as a potential weapon of mass destruction. So what you're telling me is that in the however many years they're in Iraq, they didn't find one pressure cooker because we all know there's no weapons of mass destruction there. So
awesome.
no pressure cookers. What else did they call them?
I know those
No,
guys
no,
are poor, but someone has to have a fucking pressure cooker in Iraq, goddammit, or Afghanistan, or in the Middle East. They got, not to sound fucking like a bigot or anything, but they gotta have some type of fucking pressure cooker with sand or something, clay. Assholes.
Actually, have a lot of hosting.
and now the definition of crime itself, any violent action is becoming terrorism. I don't know if you noticed that.
So doesn't that make the U.S. government the biggest terrorist?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, if you want to think about it, we're ruled by fear by them every day. You know, you're driving, all of a sudden you got one of these all dark wearing, force mongering people are like, are they going to take me away? I don't know. I don't want to go wherever they're. That's scary. That's fear.
I
That's
find the worst part is how, under this false idea of terrorism that from another country that they can detain us indefinitely, we have no constitution under the Patriot Act that we can just be detained no matter what the Constitution says. With that act, it gives them the right to do whatever they want to us.
and they say just trust us, just trust us.
They don't have to have proof that we're terrorists. They don't have to prove of anything. They just say that they think we're terrorists.
That's why you got to have a lot of friends that know where you're at, that are connected to media.
Yeah, exactly.
If they take you for no reason,
Yeah, exactly.
somebody's
Kokesh,
got to at least know.
Adam Kokesh, man, if he got arrested 2 years ago when he was doing his show early on, I think he would have still been detained. You know who Adam Kokesh is?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he's in and out of jail all the time.
So
What do you think about the open carry march that he's
I
planning?
think it's a great cause, man. I know a lot of people don't truly understand it, and it even upsets a lot of libertarians and people who have issues, and gun right owners and NRA, when they have issues with government, they still don't approve of what he's doing. They all need to shut the fuck up, because it's better to do that than sit at home. That basically puts in their face that without the ability to be able to carry an arm openly, what kind of free society is this really if you can't demonstrate that you have the right to defend yourself? You think a cheetah has to ask permission to defend his life if he's being attacked by a fucking lion, or a gazelle is being attacked by another animal? They have the natural right to protect themselves and defend themselves. You're not free until you get that right back. None of us are free until we get that right back. That's the last thing I have to say before I get so pissed off. I'll just fucking. Joking.
Just joking. I'm going to go ahead and stop this so I can smoke a cigarette and put this in my pocket. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. The March Against Monsanto, the GMOs and bad crap in general. And I look forward to doing this much more often now that I know what I'm doing. And I got this special battery pack that makes it last a lot longer. And power to the people. Power to Orlando.